So I wanted to share a case study of a live client's campaign. And essentially, this is how a $7 offer with the most expensive leads out of these three campaigns I'm about to mention actually ended up being the most profitable campaign for my client. So when we first went over their numbers after the first month of running their campaign, the campaigns that were spending the most weren't actually the ones generating the most revenue, making the most money. I think the most fascinating part of these campaigns was the cost per lead. So two of the campaigns were promoting a lead magnet, a free download, whilst the $7 offer was a $7 download to get access to a particular training video. Now, the difference between cost per leads was significant, but we also tracked the appointment setting rate and obviously the sales conversions, how many of these leads and then appointments, and then of those appointments, which campaign generated the most revenue. Just disregard this garbage. I generated these images in ChatGPT just for this case study. But essentially, the two campaigns that were the free downloads, the lead magnets were between $25 and $35 per download or per lead, and the low barrier offer was about $50. Now, there were days where the low barrier offer lead cost was sitting around $111 per lead. Like, that's a lot. It's nearly 4 times that of a lead magnet download. However, the most insightful metric was how many of the leads at $25 to $35 were able to be set as appointments, and they were sitting at about 30%, which isn't bad, all things considered. And of those appointments, the sales conversion was 3% for a myriad of reasons. However, the low barrier offer for $7, even though the lead cost was sometimes double that of the other two campaigns, the appointment setting rate was 78%, and the sales conversion rate was significantly higher. And so that $7 campaign generated more than 3 times the revenue when compared to those other two campaigns, even though the lead cost was significantly cheaper. And I think this is a really good reminder that going after the cheapest leads, especially when you're running a lead generation campaign on Facebook for the first time, seems like a great idea, but you would definitely want to be tracking your appointment setting rate or your discovery call setting rate, whatever the next step is, in order to determine if one of the offers that you're testing is actually considerably more profitable than one of your other offers. What was really awesome to see as well, the client was actually able to collect cash upfront 2 weeks faster in comparison to the other two campaigns, which is huge for cash flow. And it basically means that with them being able to get paid 2 weeks faster compared to 6 weeks for the other two campaigns, it enables them to have the cash runway to be able to scale their campaigns faster. And so whether you're using a CRM, Go High Level, Pipedrive, whatever you're using, I do think it's quite important to be tracking your cost per lead, which ad your leads are coming from, your appointment setting rate, if you're getting people on a discovery call or you meet them in person, especially service-based businesses, and then of the offers that you're testing or the ads you're testing as well, which one of those is most profitable for you as a business. If you're not using a CRM, I usually create a simple Google spreadsheet like this for my clients, and then I use Zapier to pull the leads out of Facebook, and then after emailing my clients the leads, I also have them populate in a Google sheet like this with columns like date, name, email, phone, answers to questions that we're asking in our lead forms, the campaign name, the ad set name, the lead form name that we're using as well, because we do test those, and then also the ad itself. If you want a copy or you want to see this sheet, just comment the word sheet below and I'll send it over.